Hello everybody, let's continue to learn draw chart with chartjs library in JavaScript. In this session we take a look at how to draw a line chart. So it's similar like we are drawing the other charts. So first we are going to get context from this chart element, and then we use the context to construct a chart object. So we put the type is line, then we prepare our data. So inside the data object, we have labels, which is the x-axis, and we have the data sets. It's an array of data. For each data item, we are going to draw one line. So here we have the data for the line, for this first line, and this background color is for this part, the region below the lines. If we turn on the fill flag equal true, then we are going to see this region is filled up with that color. We can turn this flag off, then we don't see that region is filled up. So we also can set different settings for the point. So here we are using that color and border, width and radius. When you adjust this value, you will achieve the different looking. You want to make it smaller, then you can use that value. And when you hover onto that point, you want to see the different look, then you can adjust these values. The show lines means we are going to show that line. So if we turn this one off, you are not going to see that line. You only see the points. So we want to show the lines for line chart. And this part is another line data item. We also can adjust the property so that we can achieve the different looking for the second line. And for the option part, we have the legend region. Right now, we are showing the legend label 1 and label 2. We have two data items. You also can hide this one by set display equal false. For animation effects, we have animation when you load the chart, and the hover when you move your cursor onto the item, and a responsive animation when you change the size of the drawing region, you will achieve that animation. And for this one, elements, we need to pay attention. Right now we are set the tension equal 0 because we want to draw the straight lines. And if you don't care about the performance and you want to see some basic effects, you can adjust the tension here. So if you want to draw straight lines, you just make this one as 0. So for the charts, we want to draw it as responsive as possible. And here for this one, I'm using width responsive feature only. For the height, I just give it a fixed value. And for the ratio, we don't want to maintain the ratio. We want the height to be fixed. The ratio means the ratio between width and height. So the title, right now we are showing this title. We can change the value of the title here. You determine whether you are going to show or hide this title here. So the tooltips, when you hover onto the data point, you will see that data type. Right now we are using the default data type colors and everything arrangement. So you also can adjust the hover effects within this hover object. For scales, for X and Y axis, here we need to pay attention to the label for this area. This feature is quite popular. So for example, you want to tell user what is this. This one is a volts and this one is a color. So then you can adjust the values here. You also determine whether you want to turn it on or off by setting this display value to true or false. And for the whole y-axis and x-axis, you also have this option. whether you want to see them or not. That's all for line chart drawing. If you have any questions, please comment below. I will reply. Thanks for watching. See you next time.